This is the song that plays on the Runaway Guys Play a Game.
Yeah.
John shrank a lot since the last recording, which is
They didn't wait for me to go get my water bottle, so they just started playing right away.
Gosh, John, so right before recording, John, like, blew his nose, and he's like, I'm gonna honk my schnoz after what Reese was saying about how loudly he blows his nose, and I'm like, yeah, he does do that. Oh, it's a turret.
Meanwhile, Tim actually did it louder than I was doing.
I sure did. Yeah,
Dude,
probably.
no, like, your sneezes are really
It's a
loud.
good thing Bagel
like,
wasn't in there, because I would have like.
It's something I got from my dad. Dad has the exact same problem.
Yeah,
Like,
You know, you guys are Canadian. I always knew you were half goose.
Okay.
meanwhile, Tim's saying, yeah, so did my dad.
And he was very much American.
Electric weeping guitar.
Yeah. Oh man, it's something. I think it's a synthesizer, but I'm not sure. It might be a guitar.
Wow, that was really
It's
homing.
beautiful.
Just flew in an arc after him.
Just went down the ramp.
There's no getting away from that.
Project Titan specimen is immobilized by Quarantine Cave. A location?
Relocation.
Relocation. I thought it was a capital A.
Yeah, it does kind of look like an A, though.
Relocation is recommended to increase
A-location.
violent activity. What was that again? Project Titan specimen is in the Quarantine Cave.
Even in Metroid Prime, we still get bad Wheel of Fortune answers.
Well, there was that one time where we did Wheel of Fortune Gamer Edition, and the answer was Samus Aran, but I wrote Thick Girl.
To be fair,
I mean,
Not totally wrong. Like, not completely wrong.
if you type in thick girl Samus Aran, you will want safe search on, or maybe you don't. More power to you.
just make sure you erase your history.
Yeah, don't do it in public.
Do it in incognito tab.
Do it at the library.
Don't do it in the library. I've seen someone do that in the library. Don't do that.
Okay.
Do they just keep going to see how long it takes them to get kicked out?
I was like working on like a project. I was just sitting at the library and someone was fucking surfing Plenty of Fish, trying to find a dating, like someone to date.
Oh, wow.
It was weird.
Maybe they were homeless.
Don't do that. No, they were definitely
They were
didn't look
homeless.
Because if you were, I guess that's where you would go.
Yeah, going to the library and using dating is probably a necessity for the homeless.
I think you might have other priorities if you're homeless.
I mean, if you had
I
somebody to,
don't
like,
think your
supplement...
love life is the thing you're looking
Well, you get somebody to supplement your income.
I guess.
Like, maybe being single, like, you can't support yourself, though, but with another person you could.
Homeless.
And, like, you're only homeless
Swipe
because,
right.
like, your wife left you or something. It's got really sad.
This is getting
Yeah,
really
wow,
sad.
yeah.
Murder these pirates, please.
These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experiment will result in success. Wow, this is bad.
Yeah, man.
This is really bad.
Oh,
The log.
so-
There's one log that's hilarious. I think
Oh
you
my
find it in
God,
here
yes.
somewhere. I'm hoping you find it.
Minion operations have
Mining.
Man,
Are you
There's
okay?
minions in this game.
So first it was like font
Minions
issues where
Prime.
I was reading visas.
Are you sure you're okay?
Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration,
Okay.
erratic
Some of that.
respiration, muscle spasms, and in most extreme cases, hallucinations. Oh, I thought it was going to be diarrhea. Oh, that's bad. Oh,
Surprise!
there.
You weren't done fighting yet.
Surprise!
But you also
motherfucker.
didn't scan that guy yet.
Oh boy.
A new creatures.
Well, there'll be more.
Absolutely.
I want to see lots more.
Whee!
Well, that's
how I wanna
And
go.
fading out. You
Man,
want to
that's how I-
electrocuted slide down a small ramp and then disappear?
And I just want to die going down a slide.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe not, actually.
yeah.
Popped
Oh,
him
up in the air, yeah.
He didn't even see me coming. Something Persona reference.
Yeah, I know.
Tissue samples from stasis tanks must be hard carried to
Hand. Hand carry. Are you okay?
I don't know,
Like,
man.
I know we joke about this, but like, are you actually okay?
No, yeah, I guess my reading is just not on today. Man, I would not known like strafing and peeking and all that crap as a kid. I would have been so bad at this. I would have just been tanking damage in so many situations where I didn't need to.
We'll make a real gamer out of you yet. We'll get that
We
Call
will
of Duty
mold you
playthrough
and
going.
sculpt you. Oh god.
I've considered for like April Fool's Day doing a game that like as a Let's Play that I would like normally never do. Like I would do. One idea I had was Let's Playing Raid Shadow Legends, but not having it be sponsored, just doing it on my own volition.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
did you see there's like a Raid animated cartoon or something now?
Oh wow!
Like I keep
Jeez.
getting ads for it on YouTube.
I don't really know anybody that plays, but apparently someone does.
Well, they must. Well, if they keep offering sponsorships, they must be making money.
Upper node of astronomical hollow projector is retracted and inactive.
Ow!
Oh yeah.
How dare you!
I was reading these notes you put
Reading
on
is
the wall.
important to the youth of tomorrow. Do you not see the value in this?
Famous youth of tomorrow, Samus Aran.
Oh boy.
Scans of the spiral sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Tallon IV. Scout resonance was
Reconnaissance.
Was immediately dispatched to the center of the Spike, a land mass at heating mark 4008.
Heading!
Returning with
I can't tell if he's doing it on purpose anymore.
samples
He's gotten to that
and
point.
Atmospheric imaging.
Oh my
and
god.
Anal
Anal
cyst
cyst
shows.
shows-
Yeah, I
Sorry.
saw that coming.
Anal cyst shows the energy sourcey to be unstable, radioactive material. Of enormous proportions. We are unable to form accurate risk assessment at this time.
I have a twitch.
But we are unlikely to find an energy source from this peripheral again. Anal cysts will continue, but
It sure will.
currently Tallon IV appears to be a viable Sundakari headquarters.
Lord help me.
Man.
We shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times.
Yeah. Super glorious.
Ah, yeah. When I said biotech, at first I thought I said biatch.
biatch tech.
Biatchik. The Biatchik.
Here comes the biatch tech.
Biatchkuya.
I was gonna say Byakuya. Yeah.
The galaxy.
Whoa.
Is at peace.
Not really at the moment, though.
Not really. at the
I mean,
moment.
I guess technically right now, but it won't be for long if things are left unchecked.
And that's why there's a Metroid Prime 2 and 3.
And soon to be 4.
Soon.
yeah.
Soon.
Soon.
All these research labs are so close together. I heard about all these different ones, but they're really just a nice brisk jog away from each other.
I mean, they're still separated by security and stuff. Like, you had to go through guards.
Space pirates don't want to commute, you know.
Also that, like, it sucks commuting in ice.
Yeah. Definitely attest to that. As well, you probably can more than I can.
15 miles in the snow with no shoes, uphill both ways. Did you ever have to walk 15 miles in the snow with no shoes?
No, why would I walk 15 miles? I don't hate myself.
Well, I mean, that's just how every school was in like the 19...
In like the 30s.
Wow. Just wow. Oh,
I don't know, man. Canada's weird.
We're really not. You just think it is. So you just keep. Oh, hey, look what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
I can't believe
It's a
it.
Canadian.
No, you dumbass.
Oh, God. It's a regular old Saskatchewan Metroid.
I mean, it is pretty icy here. Yeah, see? It's in Canada.
No, well, they don't like ice, so...
Yeah, so they can't be Canadian.
Oh, yeah. I guess that much is true. They're Mexicans. Oh, God. The only way to shake an attached Tallon Metroid is to enter Morph Ball mode and lay a bomb.
Very important to remember.
Or a few.
Because
Oh,
you have to
it
do it
goes
right
right
now.
away.
He hasn't attached yet. You can. Oh, now he has.
That's only when
That's
they
just to
grab
get
it,
him
yeah.
off of you. You can still shoot him.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a little different because in previous games you always had to use Ice Beam. on
Yeah,
the-
that's why they're specifying these are Tallon Metroids.
Yeah. You can see their cool, gooey insides. Did you just run into the computer and die?
I guess
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Containment temperature stable at 3 degrees centigrade. Environmental diagnosis satisfactory. See, it is Canada.
Oh.
Metroid dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's quadripartite nucleus. But the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, yet without it, the victim dies. The answer is it's love! We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance.
Man. It's just your will to live or something. That would be scary.
Project Titan
Metroid's
suspended
powered by love.
indefinitely. Wow, they were speaking so highly of it before.
What can
And you'll
happen?
find out why later.
The cameraman.
Cameraman. Lakitu just floating behind you there.
Maggot who just loves making me mad.
But it's like it's a Metroid version of a Lakitu, so it's like got spikes everywhere.
I almost did it.
You almost had it, like halfway there.
Tank holds the remains of Experiment 7526, conversion of elite pirate unsuccessful.
Well, thank God.
Well, that might be why it was suspended indefinitely. Whoa.
Damn.
Looks like
There's like
happened to
ice
it.
all over it. Boy, they really did go all out. With
Man,
this
they're really cheap when it.
This looks so much better.
They have
than
really
it did
low
in the
budget
original.
world conquering prowess. They won't even pay for like a space heater. There's ice in here. I mean, if you're gonna
It
like,
might have been on
if
purpose
you're gonna
just to
conquer
throw that
the
out
universe,
there.
do it in style. You know, do it in comfort. I don't even need to wait for the elevator.
Oh, man.
You need to close the door when you came down here, right? That just crossed my mind.
Ah, yes, I did.
Okay, cool. Making sure.
Like a siren going off.
Getting up that ramp. Whenever there's like a crowd of people and they're saying like, welcome this person to the group, I'll be like, welcome Kamiya! So like I'm still yelling like when it finishes. Mentioning Kamiya in panels reminded me of PAX, which reminded me of Kit and Krista's panel last year where I booed them at their own panel for not bringing Streetpass when they got asked about it by the audience. You know, John, you were the one who introduced me to Streetpass. I didn't even know it was a function of my system when you told me about it.
There's like only like 8 icons on your 3DS when you turn it on. How did you not notice it?
Well, I just thought it looked lame.
What? Are you sure gaming is for you, man? Like,
I just saw something that was called Me Plaza, and I was like, I don't need like a courtyard to look at my Miis.
isn't it called like Street Pass Me Plaza, or did they change that name later?
Yeah, it is called Streetpass Me Plaza, but yeah, I just didn't check it out. I tried out Face Raiders and a few of the other embedded games, and I'm like, these are lame.
You played Face Raiders, but not Street Pass?
Yes. I tried that one out first. I tried that one. I tried the augmented reality games, and I was just like, these are kind of lame. I don't think I really need to see the rest of them. And then it ended up being my most played 3DS game ever.
Amazing.
I think my playtime on Street Pass is over 600 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
Wow.
are like you are the Street Pass guy, as far as I am aware of. I can't think of anyone who Street Passes more than you.
You're like the Street Pass father, then.
Oh, great.
I legitimately, the thing that I am the most upset never came to the Switch from the 3DS is Street Pass.
I mean, I get
Yeah.
it. Not everyone's gonna take their Switch everywhere, even though it's portable.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, some version of it would have been cool. I'm still jaded about like layouts, like designs, themes. Themes is the word I'm looking for.
Boy.
A lot of people post images of the 3DS and Wii U menu themes and going all like, why can't the Switch look like this? But the thing is, the Switch's menu loads instantly. The Wii U loaded in like 5 minutes. It was, you think you want the Wii U menu, you don't. I think a lot of the people saying that are just looking at screenshots and not actually people that owned a Wii U.
I mean,
Yeah.
they can find a way to kind of program it to load fast. And part of me wonders if that's why they did it. The reason like people keep bringing it up is because they literally made at launch there was a themes option at launch. You could pick between light theme and dark theme. And then they made it look like there was room for adding more, and they just never did.
I think
I know 3DS didn't get it until way later.
Yes. And it was really slow if you weren't on a new 3DS.
Got him.
I think part of the reason why they didn't do it was because the Wii U's operating system, as impressive as it was, it took up a full gig of RAM, and because of that, a lot of games just could not run on the system. There was a lot of issues with compatibility and engines not understanding that much RAM being reserved for the operating system.
How determined he's gonna get to.
I like how cartoonish these guys are. I don't know that's what they were going for though, but they just look so funny.
Oh, yeah. It's right in there.
Just Koreans. It's like the rocket car in Little Big Planet, just going. Testing of thermal imagining software complete. I'm kidding.
Imagination.
I did misspell imaging as imagining once, which I thought was a pretty neat typo.
A neat typo?
I don't know, just, you know, it could be symbolic for, you know, you imagine it and you create it.
I always have a bad habit of misspelling words when I'm typing. If a word ends in INE, I'll put ING instead.
I feel like everyone has those spelling mistakes that only they have.
And the word that, TAHT, like never fails.
Well, at least with that one, like that activates.
At least with that one.
It activates like
the misspell feature.
Yeah, well, not even that. I mean, like, there's a way that the human brain, as long as the first and last letters are the same, the other letters in the middle can be any order, and your brain will recognize it as the correct word.
That's amazing.
You remind me of one of the worst misreads I ever did because of that.
Oh no.
So, I've depleted missiles. So if the first and last letters are present, or in the right spot, and then all the other letters are present, you'll read it a different way. So I was reading a thing about the Netherlands, and I read Neanderthals.
that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm from Neanderthals? Combat applications are being evacuated by command.
Evaluated.
Evaluated. Field testing and Findrada region approved. Use of prototype visors by security personnel approved. I remember for a while I called them sunversers. That was another misread I did.
Sunversers?
Yeah, because they fight the sun. They're like versus the sun.
Oh my god. I mean, that's kind of a neat way of saying it, though.
Yeah.
You got a windshield.
Thermal visor.
All right.
Slap it on your face, Samus.
Boop.
I didn't have windshield wipers for this thing.
Thermal visor acquired.
Has Samus ever been portrayed as having a windshield wiper in her helmet?
Not officially.
Maybe in like a Captain N comic or something. Or Nintendo Power.
Might have been in like in one of those like Mario Kun comics.
One of those little things that are silly and basically forgotten by modern canon. Whoa!
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
I have
go.
no missiles for this.
Enjoy.
Charge shots will do fine. Credits will do fine.
No, they won't. I'm a Todarian. Jedi mind tricks don't work on me. Only money. No money, no parts, no deal.
Wow.
You can just avoid them if you want. Well, no, maybe not.
He's like, where do you think you're going?
I saw you trying to leave. Get over here and fight me!
Dozy, swing your partner, Dozy, do.
yeah.
Oh god, here we go.
Now you get to fight two at once.
Oh, where is it? What? Oh,
Hey.
hi. Bye.
Fell right on your head.
I thought you joined me down. He fell off. Every time they're ever involved, it's slapstick comedy.
There's something hilarious about the visual of a body laying down on an elevator, on top of an elevator as it's going down.
This has to be it. Yes. Okay, this is fine.
Well, you're outside, I would hope.
I don't know. Maybe they found a way to turn off the sun. They're trying to conquer the galaxy. That'd be a great way to do it.
What is this Monty Burns ass plan the space pirates have? Put a big dish in front of the sun. It'll make it so the rest of the planet gets cold. I know we hate ice and we're trying to make things that don't get cold from ice, but let's do it anyways.
I think Eggman tried that plan in Sonic X, putting like a giant ball in front of the sun so that he could sell sunshine to people.
Look at that voice slowly slid in a dark helmet.
Oh, what? There's more.
It's not what you think. It's much, much worse.
I see your Schwartz. I forget how that whole line goes. Like,
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
oh, it is as big as mine. Okay, that is.
Now let's see how well you handle it. Section.
Is this dark too? No.
No, yeah.
It is. It's dark. Yeah.
Kind of dark, but
Samus's boob lights are on.
boob lights.
There's gonna be some darker and more gritty reboot of Metroid in the future where there's like nipples on the Samus costume. Like
Why is that dark? Why are nipples dark and gritty?
Because like nipples on the bat suit, you know.
But I would not call George Clooney's Batman movie dark and gritty.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, there you are.
Or I guess some ridiculous like comedic reboot of Metroid.
You mean Other M?
Oh. I think we talked about this on your live stream when you were doing Other M and I was in the chat hanging out, where there's a theory that Other M was meant to be a series prequel, but it changed direction like last minute. Because it would explain a lot of things, like her being afraid of Ridley. It would explain like her respecting Adam Malkovich like to that degree, and also it would also if it was a soft reboot or something like that, it would also not have that whole thing of her not using her powers for no reason. Because this would be her first time actually getting them.
It being a prequel, like and written differently, would make a lot of sense.
A lot of things would make more sense if that was what it was. Yeah. I don't know if that was the case. I don't know if there's any actual evidence to support that. So I don't.
Oh, so is that just something you heard, or you just?
It's just something that I heard, like as a theory, that a lot of it would make more sense if it was a soft reboot.
I mean, they did make a lot of focus around specifically her time with the. I can never remember
the Galactic Federation.
Thank you. I could never remember the name of the actual force.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they because there's a lot of like young Samus stuff there. She talks about her time specifically, and I think there's like I forget if it's a manga or if it was just like a web comic that explained a couple of things in her past as well too that tied along with that. Or I might be getting two things confused, because I know there is a series that like a manga that talks about her time with the Chozo.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's it. Wow,
There you
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I never scanned this, and then it said that.
Nope.
Jumping all around. Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Spend
whoop.
5 missiles, get 5 missiles.
It is another one.
He's done.
He's done.
He's dump. He's dump.
He's dump. He's on the cam.
Dump really had
Keep
to
swinging
be.
at her, man. Eventually she'll get tired.
He's not really doing much.
Yeah, he's running. He's trying to get exercise up so we can.
Gotta get his steps in.
He's trying to get a level up in the middle of the fight so he can go back to full health.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Incoming enemy from my ass.
Jeez, drop altitude.
Wouldn't we drop pants in that case?
I can't believe I never thought of that. Oh shoot!
I don't know, man. He
That's
does
pretty
my
good.
jokes better than I do them.
Drop trow.
I can see
I know,
again.
it is
It
a little
always looks
annoying.
so crisp
but, like,
when you
that's,
come out of
that's
it.
like the one part where I have to use it the most.
I'll never tell my eyes they suck ever again.
Should save.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll never
You
take my
really
eyeballs
should.
for granted ever again.
Unless you want to do that entire section over again.
I was I was talking to Reese earlier today, and she was telling me about how she did not like the sliding puzzles in Origami King. And my response to that was, yeah, after playing Origami King, I will never again take for granted how blessed I am to just press A in something on a video game to attack it.
Yeah, that was probably the most tedious thing. But I enjoyed a bunch of other things with Origami King, but I wouldn't really say it's like, this is the game. This is the direction the series should go
This
in.
is the 1,000-year-door sequel
This
you've
is
been
the
waiting
way.
for.
It is not quite the way.
No.
But it is an improvement.
It's not saying a lot, but I liked everything about Origami King except having to actually play it.
You didn't actually finish it, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You only got like 2 chapters in, right?
Yeah, I finished like 2 chapters, and partway through the 3rd one I stopped.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I could say a lot about unpopular...
Right, I think we've had this conversation because you said a character you liked I did not. And that was, yeah.
Well, I wasn't a fan of Bobby, and everybody loves
Oh,
Bobby.
never mind. No, we were on the same
Yeah,
page.
we were. I thought so without spoiling anything, I thought Bobby was lazy, unearned drama. That's what I would describe him as.
Yeah, kinda.
Yep.
I thought his ending to his story was kind of dumb considering other games in
Series
the
canon?
same series. Yeah.
This looks like a boss.
Weird that you think that.
Yeah, it is kind of.
It's a dead end. It looks like a stadium. We just had a save room. I think it is. We also just got a lot more
It's
powerful.
like a dead animal, Chewy.
Let's see how powerful.